Hello everybody, Samuel Young here. So today is the day that we all say goodbye to the one chip challenge. Why? So apparently recently Inside Edition reported that a 14-year-old tried the one chip challenge trend and he's no longer on this earth, meaning he died trying the one chip challenge and now it's being removed from store shelves. Don't believe me? Just watch this report and you'll end up gasping, I guess. So I guess this trend is no longer gonna be available to try, I guess, for anybody. Oh well.
A teenager, 14-year-old Harris Woloba from Worcester, Massachusetts, has died from complications after trying the one-chip challenge. The teen ingested the spicy tortilla chip made with the hottest chilies in the world, according to Guinness. An autopsy is underway and could take weeks for results, the medical examiner's office said. While the investigation into the cause of the teenager's death in Worcester continues, the Worcester County District Attorney's Office would like to remind parents to research and discuss with your children about the one-chip challenge, the district attorney said in a post online. There have been warnings from school districts across the country by the company that manufactures the chip, as well as doctors and lawmakers. Last year, one school in Colorado banned it completely. Keep out of reach of children, it says on the chip maker Pocky's website. The one-chip challenge is to eat the entire chip and wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. Pocky asks to post reactions on social media using the hashtag #OneChipChallenge. Now the food item is being pulled from store shelves, according to the brand's website. In a statement online, the chipmaker said, "The Pocky One Chip Challenge is intended for adults only, with clear and prominent labeling highlighting the chip is not for children. We have seen an increase in teens and other individuals not heeding these warnings. As a result, out of an abundance of caution, we are actively working with our retailers to remove the product from shelves." Why do you
So basically, meaning that basically like like I guess teens would kinda count like children, I guess, since this teen died from eating the chip. So I guess this means that like children and minors cannot take the one chip challenge because it can kill them. Hmm. And basically, this means that if you take the one chip challenge, you have to take it for as long as like you're like at the age of 21, otherwise it can be like a real health risk for you. Cause I bet on YouTube there are kids trying it and they were fine, but I bet for others, children and teens who had like serious reactions to these chilies probably had to go to like a hospital or probably had to like get medical help to say because the the thing probably like prevented them from like breathing or maybe like it was too hot for them. Cause look, for me myself, um, I I do not take anything spicy, to say the least, because spicy doesn't really go with me. Cause if something like Takis or Cheetos or anything like that, like gets to my mouth, nah, my tongue just feels like it's on fire, and then I start doing a bunch of stuff that people usually do, like they wave their hands at their mouths like they're trying to cool down their tongue, and they start breathing really fast to make sure the thing is not too hot, like I don't get how people can resist um eating spicy stuff, but man, I just I just don't do spicy stuff, okay? It's not my thing. But for others, I don't know. But other than that, guys, for the most part, the one chip challenge can no longer hurt anybody, I guess. Because now it's being taken off store shelves, I guess, due to a teen's death. And hopefully no trolls online end up like complaining that just because one teen died, it doesn't mean that the one chip challenge has to be removed. But they did report that other people, including like like children and teens who are doing the same thing, not hitting the warning, that they're also removing them from store shelves. So again, nobody complained. It's obviously kind of a health risk for everybody, I guess. So yeah, I remember seeing the one chip challenge at my local Walmart, but never bothered to actually like take take like a shot at it because of because of possibly the chip being too hot or something like that. I don't know. But let's just continue.
I think so many kids, even though the label clearly says not for children, want to try this challenge that could be dangerous.
Yeah, good question. So anytime something like these challenges come open, they could be appealing, they can be sensationalized, and they could be exciting, especially for kids. Kids are going to be more likely to try things. They're curious, they're inquisitive, they see something, and again, it sounds like appealing to them, and so they're willing to. Some kids might be willing to jump on this. Unfortunately.
Food products don't have to be approved by the FDA before being marketed to consumers. And chilies, no matter how hot, aren't considered a new food additive or ingredient and therefore are not required to be reported to the FDA. At least 6 complaints from teens having serious reactions to the Paqui chip have been made to the FDA in the last few years.
So what they're basically saying is that even if the chip is so hot that it can possibly like melt your tongue, the FDA is gonna be like, and it doesn't matter. Like, dude, the FDA really needs to take chili peppers, even the world's hottest, to I don't know to not be like eaten, cause this can happen. Like you never know if like your son or daughter or nephew or whatever can end up like seeing a pepper, thinking it's like some sort of like candy thing or whatever, and eating it just for them to feel like their mouth is on fire or it's melting or like they can't breathe or they might end up having to go to the hospital afterwards. Like you never know.
Meanwhile, the teen's family is grieving. They say he was a light that lit up the room with his presence and subtle charm. He was an intelligent, quirky, and incredibly talented young man who loved video games and playing basketball. They've set up a GoFundMe to help pay for funeral costs. I'm Lee Sheps for Inside Edition Digital.
So, sadly, this teen died after trying the challenge that unfortunately took his life a little too early, and I am sorry to the family for you losing someone so special to your family. because wow, there have been reports of other people like dying after trying a few trends, but wow, the one chip challenge, I never expected for another trend to just take another life, and it was from a food product. Like, I never expected this to happen, but yeah. Anyways, guys, this is Samuel Young. Um, Hopefully that teen's parents will forever remember him, remember him in their hearts, and hopefully they always remember the good times they had. But other than that, this is Samuel Young, and I am